Hello friends, welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0, stream number 10. Last time we finally completed Space Elevator Phase 2, and we got started in the process of working toward Phase 3 by unlocking, I forget what it's called, so good job B. But we did research, okay, oil processing, duh. That's going to be the main goal for today, is to get over to the area where the most of the oil is, scope things out, and begin the process of setting up a base there. Of course, there's other things that we can research as well, like jetpack and Mark IV logistics, fluid packaging. And then, of course, petroleum power once we actually have the oil up and running. But it is going to be a bit of a task to get the rest of this stuff all set up. We have plenty to do, plenty to take a look at, and that is what we're going to do at least a little bit of today. Not going to be a super long stream, but I did want to make sure we didn't skip any time here. Jojo and Jojo have nothing for us quite yet. Now, I want to build, before we go over to the oil area, I want to build, well, we haven't researched it yet, but the Explorer. Very, very, very good vehicle. We have to unlock it in the MAM under Quartz. And to do that, we have to have 100 modular frames. We turned that machine back on. I already have the, whatever those disc things are. I never remember what they're called. Quartz something or others. Crystal oscillators. There we go. But now we're going to go check and see how many of these modular frames we've got. I don't think it's very many. Yeah, another 10. So we're going to end up probably just making some by hand, which isn't really how you're supposed to do it, but I don't want to spend my whole life waiting, and neither should you. So we'll go ahead and see what we can make happen here. Hey everybody in chat, good to see you. Hopefully we can get some good stuff done today. Coupons, I have, I think 10. We don't really have a lot of extra coupons right now, I don't think. Oh, we have 3 more. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and print those. That thing's back. So, all in all, we have 13 coupons. We don't really have a need to spend any of those quite yet. Yeah. So, one thing we'll need to do before we head off to oil land is we're going to need to get some fuel for the car. Whatever vehicle we end up taking, if I'm not able to, in a reasonable amount of time, research and build the Explorer, then we won't do that. But if we can, I'd like to take that. If not, then I think I will just suck it up and we'll drive a tractor over there. It's super slow, but would still get the job done. We're going to need to get some fuel. Obviously, it can run on a bunch of different stuff, but the solid biofuel is probably the best way to go about it. We have the chainsaw ready. I don't have any fuel currently for it, so what we're going to need to do is go and get some. And I'm going to go ahead and just put all of that wire in there so we can clear up a little bit more space. Easiest way to make fuel for the chainsaw is to just, you know, gather a couple things, make a log, and then go cut down more stuff with those logs. Song and dance we've done plenty of times before. It just takes a little bit of time to get everything we need to get. So hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday evening, or whatever day it is where you are. I guess European friends would be very, very early on Friday morning. Yeah, I got a couple bushes over here. I can almost... I can get iron ore here if I really wanted to. But we'll leave that alone. Grab a couple more of these things. And then I don't think I have a workbench over here, but we're going to check and see anyway. No, it looks like I actually cleaned that up. That thing has a workbench, but... Oh, it's going to let me use it while it drives away? Nice. Spicy chips are, in fact, good. Ooh, I can make power shards? Okay, cool. So this is a little bit broken that the game allows me to do this, but that's better than going to place another one of those things down. so solid biofuel won't take too long to make us enough to just go ahead and go grab some other trees. Get this all taken care of. And hopefully I don't get run over by the tractor by the time it comes back over here. Yeah, playing a dangerous game right now. It's turning the corner. And there we go. I successfully used workbench for the thing without it actually being here. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, just cut these trees down. We'll put this in our automated thingamajig. Because don't forget, we also have to, you know, fuel the trucks that are going around over here. If only it were this easy in real life to use a chainsaw. Why don't you put the power shards in for the modular frames? We probably will. I just want to make sure I can have the stuff for the fuel go for too long here. So I can automate that pretty easily. Alright, how much do I have here? It should be enough, maybe, for us to get to, but just in case. Grab a little bit more. Forgot we had mushrooms over here. Wait, did we go in this cave? I feel like we did. Maybe we didn't. Or maybe we did and I just said, you know what, I'm not going to take this summer sloop. Alright, I know we got spiders in here, but hold on. We're not cavemen, we have technology. And by technology, I mean, I guess we don't actually have the technology I thought we had. Hello there. Back here. Don't hide in a corner where I can't see you, coward. Fight me like a real man. Alright, where's my... there we go.
We watch the waves of the effigies in the shallows passing through the windows, and they're all the same. There is no resonance growth. Sing.
I just called the Fix-It doctors. They told me there is definitely no danger from repeat exposure to these signals. In fact, they said it is good for you. I apologize, but the call dropped suddenly, otherwise they would have told you themselves. The good news is you should run towards these strange and dangerous-looking objects whenever you find them. Doctor's orders.
So I've already picked up a bunch of these. Is that just scripted specifically for this one? Or does that always get unlocked no matter what? That's interesting. I've been very pleasantly surprised by the amount of stuff they put in after the update here. Is there anything else up here I can grab? Wow, this just keeps going. Okay. So, this is not the area we came in. This is a separate entrance here. I'll go ahead and just deal with this guy because we're already here. You see how quickly and easily off track I get here. But we'll go ahead and head back on over to the main area. And on the way, we'll just grab a bunch of leaves. Nice and easy. I'm going to leave the mushrooms there for right now because I don't need the mycelia quite yet. That was probably a mistake. Okay, we're good. Oh boy. Alright, left one is for wood. Right one is for leaves. And I got more leaves. There we go. Alright, and you guys want me to put in power shards on the modular frame thing. And there we go. 5 per minute. I have a total of 54. Mycelial research is, I think, not going to have any more room to go before we get some other stuff. Let's check it out. I've got... Oh, I could actually research the parachute if I really wanted to. I just have to make the fabric. Polyester fabric, I have to have the polymer resin. Expanded tool belt, I have to have 100 of the rotors. I wasn't going to use that. Gas mask is gas mask. This stuff we're really not that far back on. In fact, medical properties. Well, I know this is just going to open up the inhalers, but I don't think I need to have that right at this exact moment. But we will eventually get to it. I guess I could go ahead and select the next research we're doing here. I mean, jetpack's cool, but I don't have fuel for it yet, and I don't think it's going to run very well on coal or the solid biofuel. Mark IV logistics requires rubber, which we can't make, but I do have... I have 44 rubber, so that's not out of the question. Fluid packaging. Petroleum power. Probably... Wow, I can't scan Deuterium until now? That's weird. Yeah, fluid packaging is great, but it's probably not my most pressing thing to get into quite yet. Like, they kind of split this stuff up. I think this, and this were all in the same tier before. Maybe I could be wrong. But we're going to go and see if the doggos have anything for us here while we continue to wait. Nothing from Jojo. And Jojo has more bombs for us. Thank you, Jojo. We're going to put those in a safe place immediately. Along with the summer sloop. Alright, what else can we do here? I got hog protein, stinger protein. Go ahead and turn those into DNA capsules. We can feed those into our awesome sink. And there we go. Let's check out our deal. Oh, wow, we have a lot of this stuff. We have a lot of fuel. Alright, well, I'm not going to feel bad about having 2 full stacks of this then. Let's go check out how our modular frames are going. Got another 12, so now I have 66. I need 100 to research the Explorer. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer to get at these. I know we have enough materials to do this anyway. If I can grab a couple more iron rods, then I can make a few more myself, but I don't know that I want to mess with this too much. We'll see. And don't forget, after we research it, we're still going to have to pay to actually build the thing. And that's going to take some time. Alright, I'm just going to stop there at 90. We'll go pick up, hopefully, by this point, the rest in here. 6. Okay. I got 2 more coming in. I just saw them going down the conveyor. And yeah, we'll just wait for these. That'll give me my 100. Then I can go over and research, and then we'll see how much we have to actually... Almost fell off there. Oh, almost forgot. I've got to grab these things. Alright.
Explorer unlocked. This personnel transport vehicle facilitates rapid traversal of difficult terrain and climbs like a mountain goat that has returned from extinction.
What a very specific choice of words. Anyway, to build this thing we need to have 10 more modular frames and 5 motors. I should be able to make motors. Should have materials for that already. Yes. So we'll go ahead and make 5 of those. Alright, so that's that. We'll go grab modular frames, and then before we set off, I want to make sure I take enough stuff to adequately build what we're trying to do over there. Hey Josh. Another milestone chat? Yep. You've been on 14 for a while now, a couple weeks I think. Good to see you. I feel like every 2 weeks, hey, maybe the passage of time is an illusion after all. Currently working on getting stuff ready to go and take care of oil over on the west. Which, oh, we're going to need more motors for that, of course. Oil extractors, of course those need motors too, but there are 4 nodes over there. I think. There used to be 3 or 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and prep myself for the idea of getting everything up and running. At least a little bit. But it would be 4 oil extractors, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm going to have like 6 refineries. I know they adjusted recipes and stuff, but I have to have those. I'm going to want a provision for an awesome sink to get rid of garbage. A couple of containers. Of course, we have pipes and everything as well. Fluid buffers. Going to probably want at least 2 of those. Industrial containers, at least 2 of those. And power-wise, I think we're going to want to have a couple of these towers. I don't know how many it's going to take to get over there, but if I provision to make 10, then I think we might be in good shape. Power line, say 1,000, just make it easy on us. So, this is our nightmare of a shopping list over here. Very clearly, we're going to need to do some work before we head out. 50 power towers, really? Alright. Let's scan again. Like, I know roughly where it is. Like, it is, I'm pretty sure, right around here. I know it's kind of far. But the fact that we haven't had the sound yet is a little concerning. Okay, so there's those. These should follow. Okay, right here. Why is that the only one that's showing up? Is it because I'm too far away? But yeah, that is where those are. This might technically be closer, but it's a lot harder to get to. And it's in a more difficult area of the map. Plus, going this way, building infrastructure out this way is going to probably be better because our bauxite is up here, generally speaking. And we're going to want to make sure that we have everything else going that way. Now, we can, if we want, start kind of over here, because this is where all of our coal power is. But I do think it's a little bit harder to get there from here. If you go this way, you can just kind of follow the coast. And it takes a little bit longer, but you're not going to have to go up mountains and stuff. But we will see what happens with that. Right now, what I probably need to do is I probably need to actually set up a motor assembler. Modular frames wise, now I actually have enough to make all of these things. Those are for the fluid buffers, I'm pretty sure. We already know we have a bunch of encased industrial beams. That should not be a problem. Wire should not be a problem. Reinforced iron plates should not be a problem. Copper sheets should not be a problem. The only thing we don't have adequately is motors. And then, of course, power line is just cables, and I have plenty of cables. That's down here, needing, I guess, 370 total. And we're going to want a lot more concrete for sure, because that's going to have to build platforms and all that fun stuff. Across the ravine with foundations. Yep. I did that, kind of a similar thing, my first playthrough. And that was a lot. A lot of concrete. That was a truly ridiculous quantity of concrete. Let's see if I can not make a stupid mistake here. This is making motors at a speed 5 per minute. That's not going to do it, bucko. Let's go. Rotors and stators, obviously we have to make more of these, but yeah, we just need to at some point set up a factory for this. It's just a process. Stators, again, get made manually. I'm going to have to take these back out so I can actually build with these. What is... Nope, I need reinforced plates. Those are coming in from here. Ah, I see. Well, we can solve that problem real quick. Just take these 11 out of here. That'll make it easier for me to just get to work. But I can also take out these guys here, because I no longer need them to be super speedy fast. I just need to have some in the first place. Alright, so assembler this way. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to have something work. That is to make stators, steel pipe, and wire I will go grab. Hook this up to power. Again, this is super ugly, I know. We're working on it. Once I have the power from all of the oil stuff, we're going to be in shape to actually make proper factories. Hey, another 26 crystal oscillators. Thanks, Jojo. Biofuel, I'll take that too. Thank you. And then I will grab, let's say, 3 stacks of this. Grab another couple stacks of cables, just in case. Yeah. Let's make that 1,000 cable. That should, hopefully, be closer to what we want. Alright, there we go. And yes, I will put... I need one more. One more reinforced plate. I'm gonna... Worst factory ever. Put another one of these things. Maybe. Unless it gets angry about clearance again. Well, that'll be fine. I really just need this thing to be active for a short period of time to actually produce this stuff. Just slightly automate. Just a tiny bit. And there's all of my case industrial beams. That's going to be... Well, I'm not going to need nearly that much for pipes. I can promise you that much. But steel pipes I can go grab just from right here. Make that nice and easy. So now we should be in halfway decent position. This is going to chew through this like immediately, I know. Again, it is just a temporary thing. Trying to automate as many of this stuff as I can. Now let's be realistic here. We're probably not going to actually build everything at once. I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time by going over there. Because it is going to take a while to get there. And it's going to take even longer to get a train going. So any trip over there needs to actually be worth our while to get done. So that takes 5 per minute. That takes 25 per minute. Okay, so that was never going to be an option. 12.5 will work there. I don't have enough iron rods to really make this work, but now that I've slowed these things down, I can probably grab from here. I say as I completely fail to click the right spot. Hypertube takes a really long time to build and is not going to be the primary method of transportation going that far, I don't think. That would be a thing I would put in after we can actually get over there. Because if I'm going to build a hypertube on the way over there, it's going to take me like 3 streams to do it. Whereas like something like this, where you can still see the other building, it's nice to have. Saves you some walking, but we're talking about like 3 kilometers of hypertube. That would take a long, long time to build. Yeah, see now we're running out of rotors again. This needs to make a lot faster here. Again, this is not an optimized situation. I know it's not great, but it's working. That was the whole intent behind doing this. Just take these, now we're good to go. Take those iron rods. Help this thing out a little bit more. And that's something we can leave alone for a couple of minutes while we go investigate other stuff. Do our doggos have anything else for us? Nothing quite yet. Ooh, wire. I'll take that, thank you. I won't need miners over there, although there are things in between here and there that we probably eventually want to use. I'm not going to need those, so I'm going to save myself some inventory space. Put these guys in there. What I probably should be doing is making some ammo for the rebar gun, because, of course, when we go over to the oil area, the spitters are going to be over there. And they got some big ones. And I don't really care to deal with those without having the correct ammunition, so... take care of iron rebar. I could, if I really felt like it, research some of this other stuff. Like stun rebar. Which one was the shatter rebar? Was it quartz? Yeah, I don't have the quartz for it yet. Yeah, hatchers, but I know how to defeat those guys. You can actually just sneak up on them. Or you can snipe them, and then that's not a problem either. But, see, this is yep, I can't do that yet. So, I guess... No, I can't justify spending 10 rebar to research that when it's really not going to be that much better. Might as well just go ahead and make this the way it is. Hello, hello. Yeah, good luck with the anti-deportation insurance. Explosive rebar is great as a substitute for pipe bombs. Well, I can't make it yet, so... But after we have oil stuff set up, then we might be able to get into that. Maybe next stream or the stream after that. You can become Japanese in April. Like, I don't think you can change your ethnicity. But, like, citizenship or, like, a equivalent of a green card or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. So I know you want to do full-time work over there. So I got 1,000. I'm probably honestly going to need at least 2,000 concrete. Never want to run out, that's for sure. But if I can get to, I think on the low end, maybe 60 or 70 motors would probably get me to do most of what I want to do. And I've got 46. Now I'm out of rotors because I'm out of screws. Well, fortunately, I have an absolutely, completely insane quantity of screws that we can just dump into these other machines here. Permanent resident. Okay, there you go. How close are you to dimensional storage? I don't think we're very far, but there's stuff that we need to have to research that I don't currently possess. Go into alien technology. I have to be able to make SAM fluctuators, which I don't think I've researched. Wait, no, I totally have. These just have to be made in a manufacturer or the crafting bench. Dimensional storage would help, yes. But it has to have something uploaded, and I'm not sure what I would want that to be. Well, I think I have most of the stuff I need for this. Let's go grab, first of all, I guess I'll put quick wire in here. These things in here. Let's go grab, because I know I have some over here, let's go grab some reanimated SAM and try to make a couple of these. This is a good call to have this set up in advance. Do I have a crafting? No, I gotta go over here. I guess I don't have to go over here, I just choose to. Because it's easier. What kind of spicy chips are you consuming? While we're at it, what is everyone's favorite Doritos flavor in chat? For me, it's the purple bag. Spicy sweet chili or whatever it's called. I like those a lot. Alright, so I have 11 of these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then I just need a Mercer's Sphere, which I have. Okay, alright. Let's click the correct thing here. Let's research this. Oh, look at all this garbage.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer Sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another.
Huh.
Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood.
Oh.
The glass will not shatter. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter. Weave.
Well, that's not foreboding at all. So, is that going to be under logistics or special organization? Aha! So the dimensional depot, we have to have another 10 of those things. So it's not hard to make those. But I do know that they upload very slowly until you upgrade the technology there. But having something is better than nothing. So that is definitely going to be worth checking out here. Out of screws again. I really should just put a belt going into this. Go ahead and grab my 2 stacks of that. Alright, and then I will grab a stack of screws, which I have right here. Actually, you know what? We're not cavemen. We have technology. I say as I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah. Just feed the screws directly into this thing. It'll actually, because it's demanding 250 per minute, this will actually keep up. Now, the iron rods won't keep up, but that's okay. We're working on it. Wire, fortunately, I've got this in here. Another thing of steel pipe. Alright. We're getting stuff done. I promise we're going to make an actual correct motor factory at some point, but I'm impatient. I want to get to all that other stuff. In a sandwich, I think it depends very heavily on what kind of sandwich it is and what kind of chips you're using. A little bit of like regular, just original flavor Lay's in like a ham and cheese sandwich is pretty good. Wouldn't be something I'd eat every day, but I think it's pretty nice. But if you're going to go in and put like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a really cursed combination. Like, there's definitely some really awful stuff you could come up with that kind of ingredient. Are you talking about French fries? No, those on sandwiches, maybe less so than, like, actual chips. From the American perspective. Huh. Well, I guess that would be the same input-output because it's the same kind of a deal there. I need to check and see. I always click the wrong thing. I don't know what the default upload speed is. I know... Oh, I shouldn't use my Mercer Spheres for this, though. The manual from the inventory is going to be nice, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Let's, there we go. Now, if I want to be real classy, I could just stack these. That's honestly probably the best way to do it. Wait, I can just do that? Okay, 15 per minute. Alright, well that works. If it's only 15 per minute, then I'll just do a conveyor lift. And I guess I just preloaded it with concrete. So now we have up to 500 in a stockpile. Well, that's good. It's going to take 800,000 years to get, you know, enough in there for us to actually just not worry about carrying concrete around. But that is pretty neat. And now I got this whole thing here. Oh, boy. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So now we just have to go get more Mercer spheres. And I know we're going to come across a lot of those in our travels. So we'll just do that as we can. I don't need to keep the quartz crystal with me. That's fine. I can't imagine needing that while we're out. But I'm going to have to be careful not to get myself in trouble here. Alright, how's our situation with the motors? Oh, okay, I forgot about having to have crystal oscillators. Alright, we'll take care of that. Yeah, I said ideally... Oh, this is cool. It'll actually tell you what's in your thing. That's neat. I think I'm going to be okay with just 60 going over there, but I know I have to have 5 to actually build the thing in the first place. And that can also have a storage. So, easiest way to get over there, I'm pretty sure, is just to drive out this way. Well, we'll figure it out. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, I need the oscillators to actually build the car. That's right. Where am I going? Just completely past this whole thing. Alright, so that's there. No, I have not Googled that. I'm in the middle of this. Alright, so we got fuel there. I'm going to carry a couple more. I feel like I remember this having a larger storage before. Like, it would carry... This is only 12 stacks. I'm pretty sure I remember this having, like enough for 24 stacks. Maybe I'm wrong. Who can tell? What is this? Oh, it's just wire. Oh, there's no upgrades to the Explorer as far as I know. None of the vehicles get upgraded. So now I've got to go grab the rest of these motors here. We'll grab a couple more stacks of... Oh. Okay, so this... Ah! Okay, it needs iron rods. To absolutely no one's surprise. This just has cable just chilling here. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll just leave that where it is. There's nothing... Okay, there's all those. Oh, there was one of these here. I just walked past it this whole time. Good job, me. I don't know any idea of where I am here. Yeah, the tractor has more space, but it's also incredibly annoying to drive. Alright, so we'll make a couple more rotors. Need 2 rotors for 1 motor. I've already got 55. If I edit my to-do list and say instead of 4 oil extractors, if we just did 2, well, that significantly removes obstacles we got there. Definitely still want to have an awesome sink, at least 1. Power tower platforms, I'm almost certain we're going to need to have more. But, those aren't expensive to build. Let's just say, yeah, plan for 20. I'll grab a couple stacks of wire. That's not going to cause any problems for us here. Power line is what it is. That's going to be pretty simple, hopefully. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. But I will go ahead and take all of this stuff, put it in the Explorer. Because we're definitely going to have fuel. Wait, you can run it on mycelia? Ooh. Alright. The nuclear reactor is going to go in the spot I showed it was going to go in the video. I don't know whatever you end up calling that. But that is where I am planning to put it. Actually, before I go back up, fill the rest of this up with the concrete cables. Yeah, that works. Probably a lot of the rest of this I can just... there we go. That's a decent loadout there. Why can I... Okay. I really ought to build stairs or something over here. And, where... Okay, I was going over here. I have made a mess of this whole space here. Okay, another 10 motors. 70 will allow me to do this, so that's what we're going to go for. Rotors, I need to have 10 more. I'm going to need regular iron rods for other stuff too, but that's not as hard to make. I have actually never seen an episode of Jetlag the game. I've watched almost everything else Sam has done, but for some reason I just never got into Jetlag. It's probably something I'd really like, I just never watched it. So, I've got one more slot of space in here. I'm probably... don't think I need to take crystal oscillators. That was just to build the Explorer there. And what else? What else can I get rid of here? Honestly, probably most of the rest of this stuff I actually could use or need. Minus, of course, the Caterium. Yeah, I really can't put anything else in here. Food is good to have. Mycelia, I don't really need I don't really need hardly any of this stuff. But the Explorer being able to carry things helps a lot. Let's see what these guys got for us. Jojo. More bombs. Thanks, Jojo. What about Jojo? Ooh, purple power slug. Thank you very much. That's very helpful. The main issue I'm running into is I just don't have time to watch much stuff on the internet. It takes so much time. And currently in the fall is like the busiest time of year for me because I do sports photography stuff. That takes up a whole lot of time. And plus, now multiple hours a day recording stuff for the channel. I do live streams currently twice a week. I have real life obligations. So it's like, can I justify watching like multiple hours of YouTube a day? Probably not. Maybe at some point. I completely forgot to get more wire while I was over here. That's not wire. This is wire. Alright, so that'll help that a lot. Steel beams. Not going to be a problem to get. I already have some over here. And then hopefully the rest of those motors are done. If they are, we can go ahead and head on out. And we'll see what we can get ourselves into. Alright, so that works. I am going to just take 3 full stacks there. I've got 200 encased industrial beams. I only need 80. The only thing we're cutting it close on is modular frames, which I don't need to have extra of. So I think what I will do is just pop these in here and fill my inventory with just the 10 that I need. That works. Alright, and I have 9 more motors. That's good. Probably just going to leave this as it is. The concrete situation is fine because some of it's in the car and it's also uploading. The only thing I think I'm really going to need is these guys. So now I got 193. I don't need iron plates to do anything except build simple machines. And then I'm really not going to need these, though. Constructors, I mean, I have enough to make a couple if I really need to. Assemblers, I probably am not going to need over there. If I really and truly am desperate, I could maybe make some, but I think we are pretty much good to go. Pipes, of course, are just the things like that. That's good. It's extremely unlikely I will need a pump or a valve. Pipeline supports and stackable pipeline supports, splitters, and all that stuff. Really the only reason to have any of this other stuff in here. I'm going to go ahead. Which one is making... No. I'm not going to have rotors anyway. Never mind. Well, then I guess that is what it is. I don't have the time or willpower to automate this yet. So, with all of that being said, I believe it is time to go ahead and just get going here. This thing is fast. Before we get too far out of town, I want to remember where my power is. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's just going out that way. We're going to want to go ahead and set up these platforms here. And remember exactly where we're going. Am I anal retentive enough to put them all on concrete? I think the answer to that question might have to be yes. If for no other reason than to just have them all constantly pointed in the correct direction, I think it might actually be worth it. Ladders facing north? Or ladders on the south side, rather. Alright, is this... Not quite. Ah, it's not even going to be centered properly until I do that. Alright, I see how it is. Ah, see, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And it's not going to work because the direction we're going is directly west. So, I lied. Never done that before. We'll just go ahead and set this up nicely. Even if this is the only one we do like this, we might as well try, right? That should be just about perfect. Alright, so then that guy is going to connect to... Let's see if it actually wants me to interface with this. It might not. It might want me to just connect to the bottom and not the top to get to wherever this thing's power is connected. I actually don't remember. Ah, wire's too long, huh? Well, we'll just go this way. I didn't really want to spend a whole lot of time messing with this. Congratulations on not getting deported. I don't think we have to worry about another dimensional uploader yet. Since we're going west, let me see. Catch this. See, now I actually have the ability to just go ahead and build this. And I know if I can reach it from here, and if it'll let me build that from here, then I know I can eventually just come back and do something else. So that's all the way over there. I know it's not on a concrete platform. We'll fix that at some point. Wow, that is quite far. All right, let's just go down. That's not even touching the ground. It's a hover car. Yeah, zipline would let me do that, wouldn't it? So, to get to where we're going, again, I haven't uncovered... Oh, did this stop? Okay, well, that's fine. I haven't really uncovered any more of the map than I have right now here, but I'm pretty sure I can just drive this way and follow this path all the way eventually to where we're trying to go. Because this right here is like a sheer cliff into the void. Yes. And that's a waterfall. All that stuff. Hey, power slug. While we're here, might as well go ahead and grab it. What? I hit a creature with a vehicle. What creature did I hit? That was very strange. Anyway, yes, foundations. I would like to have something to put this on. But I'm still kind of figuring out where stuff is supposed to go to get over to this area here. So I think it's probably going to be in my best interest to... oh, hey, look at this big pool of water. I could have put water pumps here for the coal stuff. I'm going to just, you know, kind of do one of these numbers. Snap these to some sort of 90 here. That works. And then between the top to... Where's the... There we go. I can reach. So that actually works nicely doing it that way. They got a much higher reach. And that doesn't look completely stupid. Just a little stupid. How did I say I was going to get through this? Yeah, okay, down here. Now, there is another way to get back here, and that's from that way. Okay. But for power transmission purposes, I think I'm going to want to come over here. What's the best way to get down to where we're going? I had to do this at night, right? You know how this goes. Go that way. Alright. I love how it's casting light, but the headlights aren't lit up. Where is the other power tower? First of all. Okay, because I see that going to wherever we had our coal plant here. If I want this to continue this way, then I probably should check and see if this actually is going to reach anywhere first, but we're just gonna send it. So this is gonna go, see, that faces directly west. Probably gonna make the most sense to just do it this way. And then to get it to perfectly center, pop that in there. Let's climb the tower. And see if we can see the other one. I cannot, but if I go around this way, maybe it'll show me. It's becoming very apparent to me that that is not likely. So, now I'm going to complicate this for literally no reason. And just climb up here like an idiot instead of, you know, doing it the correct way. Where in the world? There's my car. That's a crash site. Did I already get that one? No. Alright, I seriously cannot tell where it was that I was going to be, oh, this is almost a mistake. Where it was I was going to be going here. Let's try this again. Okay, ladder. This is the bad part about going through the woods like this. It's very, very easy to get lost. And that's a power tower, that's a power tower. I absolutely am not going to be able to link that to this. Unless... No, not quite. So that is too close, too far. Which means I'm going to be able to do it a little bit closer. But I'm going to have to be careful about how I approach this. So this is going to be probably, honestly, probably right about there would work. Foundation-wise. Take this out of vertical. Maybe default. Just try to get these to attach correctly here. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, that's not gonna work. So what I will do instead is go down a little bit, see if it connects. There it goes. And then power-wise, all I've got to do is put in this right like so. If I go into photo mode, can I nudge? Oh, yes. This is so broken. There's no reason for the game to allow me to do this. That works. And click. Okay, so that can't reach from here. But it should be close enough. So now that I've placed this from up here, assuming this is actually possible for us to link that to that, I probably should go ahead and at least plan out where the next one's going to go, which would be if we are following... Oh, there's my coal plant right there. I could have just linked directly to that. In fact, yeah, why did I do this way? Why did I do this way? I mean, I guess it's nice to have this if you need it, but since I already know I can get there from here. I've done this a billion times. Let's just... man, I hate this. Let's just go through the woods from there. Ugh. What a letdown. What a letdown. Where was that crash site again? I already lost where it was. Well, we learned something at the very least. And that is that I sometimes am not as smart as I think I am. The ladder's gone? Okay. Alright. Car is over here. But before we get too comfy cozy here, I do want to see if I can actually connect these, and then we can just leave these here for future purposes if we so desire. But where is... Ah, wire's too long. Okay, well, since we're not going to use it, I'll just take it down. Because I know this isn't going to connect anyway. Will we get to the oil field in this episode? Who knows? Now, I could just drive this thing off the cliff, but that probably is not advisable. It's not going to kill me, it's just going to be annoying because then I have to disassemble it. This is definitely a lot squirrelier than it used to be. Oh, look how ugly this is. Perfect. Now, I have power. This is another coal node. I have power that goes all the way back through there. And since we know this is already here, let's just go explore first. Oh, I know where the oil is. It's over here. Except I can't ping from inside the car. It should be pretty much this general direction. Still pretty far. Yeah. Normal node, pure node. Okay. Then maybe I should have brought enough to make 3 of these. Best way to get over there, you know what? It might actually be going this way. It's been a while since I've driven this way. I'm also pretty sure on our way over here we're going to pass where the quartz is. But we'll, oh, good job. We'll have to come back and do that later. Yeah, okay, now I know where we are. Been down here before. This is one of those hatcher things. We got alpha hogs, we got a crash site, but the way to the coast is through here. This is the quartz cave. So we definitely want to have this area built up, accessible, powered, etc. So this is good. Since we're already here, alright, set those guys off. We'll go take a look inside. Ooh, that's a new sound, the echo. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Did this get... This isn't the quartz cave. This is just a spider cave. But this is where the oil is, over here. No. No, this is the northern Rocky Desert. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, consider me thoroughly corrected. This is a cool part of the map. I know there's other stuff up here. Nobody close by to hurt me here. I'm pretty sure the oil should be like west, southwest of here. We're actually probably further from it now than we were. Yep. Kilometer that way. But there's plenty of stuff up here. There's iron. I know there's some more coal. There's sulfur and stuff. Well, I thought I was in a different spot, and I guess that's what happens when you do that. But we can go either down the coast here, or we can go back through our cave. Probably should just go back through the cave, so we're back in the same spot we already were. I do not remember this being a thing. But this is pretty neat looking in here. Say as I randomly drive into stuff. Alright, so that, not the quartz cave. Duly noted. This is another coal node here. I was pretty sure this was the way you go to get to where we want to be, but I guess I made a wrong turn. And should have gone this way, because this is the actual coast to get to where we're supposed to be going. I don't know how I got off track here. So instead, we'll go up this hill here. This thing does not drive the way it did in Update 4. Hey, another Mercer Sphere. We can grab that later, maybe. I say as I become more and more hopelessly lost in the woods here. Actually, it might be... Yeah, we're getting closer. Yep, here we are. So all of our oil nodes, I am pretty sure, are on that little island there. We got a lot of dudes to fight over here, and there is a cave with lizard doggos in it that has some fun Easter eggs. But I don't know exactly where that is, and all the stuff that's in there, with the exception of, like, I think a unique helmet is stuff we've already got. But regardless, this is where we want to be. We just need to do something about getting across. So it should be pretty much right here. Yep, okay, so the pure one is 468 meters, this one's 338, this one's 450. Since we're already over here, play a little bit of bowling with that guy. Check out the wares. They're not going to fire at us while we're in the car. So let's see, is there anything super worth picking up off the ground? They're also not going to attack the vehicle. There's no such thing as a vehicle health. You also can't just kill those by ramming into them. Now, if this guy hits you, you're probably dead. But fortunately, we stunned him with the car. And I know I said all that about, oh, well, I know how to defeat these, and here I am just, you know, doing it the normal way, running around like an idiot. Now, if you crouch... Well, that clearly didn't work. I think you have to, you know, not actually catch their attention first. But now I can actually complete that one tech tree because I have hatcher remains.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Heavy modular frames, those are good to have. We got quick wire, not enough space. Alright, well that's my own fault. Stators. Got that guy chilling out there. There's a couple more things. We got motors. I can actually pick those up. That's good. Stators. Don't think there's really anything else. No. Okay, well, I'm glad we got that hard drive at the very least. Where's the, Oh. Does that actually kill them now? Hitting them with the car? That doesn't seem right. Well, anyway. We should, in theory... Okay, we need to go north a little bit more. I do have inventory in the vehicle. It is currently full. So if I want to go straight across, it probably needs to be right about here. But I don't remember exactly how this is... No, get out of here. Exactly how this is laid out. Oh, this looks like it changed. It probably did. I think the size of the ocean got decreased. Yeah, I might be able to drive the truck thing through here. But I know as soon as it gets deep enough for you to have to swim, then the vehicle becomes inoperable. Huh. Okay, so that actually works. Okay, so 86 meters. This isn't the up. Crouch. Oh, no. No. I'm not playing that game. Oh, God. That's why you don't play that game. Yeah, gonna drive over there with the car and with the car only. But I think, just for the sake of, you know, actually getting to get over there safely, we'll just go ahead and make ourselves a little little bridge here. Alright, we'll just roll with that. Nope. I always forget to eat food. Wow, this thing really sucks now. Alright. Come on. Now, is he going to shoot at us while we're in the car? The answer is probably no. Can he see me behind the car? The answer is probably yes. Definitely. Definitely. And now I'm in the car, so he can't shoot me. But he can walk right up to me. And if I can stun him with the car, which is probably not that likely, then I can shoot him again and I can kill him. Oh, now I got those stupid things. Really fun way to die, by the way, doing this. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so this is the normal node. That's fine. Where's the remains of this dude? I can pick them up for fabulous cash and prizes. I don't actually see on the ground. Oh, get out of here. Alright, so, now that those are dead, this is still in the way. Now I can extend my concrete this way. And I'm pretty sure this is going to allow me to put a extractor down. Yes. So right now I will just build that there. The other, I think the pure oil one's all the way over there. But that one's 151 meters. That one is 200 meters that way. So probably the facility we're going to end up building is going to end up being in this general area. But we do have this ready to go. And it's going to produce 120 cubic meters per minute. Wait, I thought this one only did... Okay, well, that's fine. The pure one is, I think, yeah, right there. Tacos, fajitas, or burritos? Well, I'm good for either. All three. I can't make radar towers yet. I wasn't saying combine them into one thing. I'm just saying they're all good. So now if I go this way... Now I don't see... Oh! Okay, there's a very big boy over there. Will he notice me if I fire from here? Did that hit him? I don't think it did. That did. That definitely did. Oh, he's following me. Well played, sir. I shall await in my car. Oh, did you get bored already? Or just despawn? Okay, so we respawned over there. Nice. So now what I can do... Just slowly... Slowly... Pure oil. Bingo. Very good. So now you can kind of see what I'm going for here with this whole area just being its own deal. There we go. That's going to look nice. Hopefully I am not too low. This will go quite nicely. Right here, so I've got one there, I've got one here. Another pure node. No, it is a normal node. So this one will give us 240 because it's a pure node. The current maximum fluid we can put through pipes is 300 because we don't have the Mark II pipes yet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this whole area a big old concrete wasteland. Provided I have enough concrete, which I might not. But the dimensional depot is very slowly uploading, and I know I have more in the car, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, the only issue is going to be this doesn't have power, so the machines aren't turned on, which means when I come back, I'm going to have to kill the spitters again. Now, does this have to be a big square? No, not really. But I end up liking things to match. I don't think bioburners make enough juice to power these things. This is going to require, yeah, 40 megawatts. It'd have to have like 4. So this is actually outside the required bounds of the building that I've constructed here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mass dismantle these, and I'll move it in 1 now that I know what I actually have to work with here. How am I out of... Okay. This guy's going to have to move. Yeah, large square areas are where it's at. It's going to be much easier to build on. Now, I know I've got fuel in there. I just have to get over here. There we go. I don't have enough space to pick that up yet, but we will. This really does not want to play nice manually placing foundations, huh? I haven't done anything with the blueprints yet. Alright, picked up the nuts, cut the tree down, problem solved. Alright, so now what's going to happen is I've got to go grab another stack from the vehicle itself. Because it's only 15 per minute into the dimensional depot, so we're going to have to really upgrade that before we get too much more of that stuff going on. Alright, guy. I need you to not be here. Can you do that for me? Can you do me a solid? Because I can't build this. You're in the way. It's for your own good. Alright. I might actually not have enough concrete to build everything I want to build. But I guess we'll see what happens here. I can take some of this stuff out. I just wanted to see if I was going to have enough to do all this, and the answer, of course, is no. But let's go ahead and get the thing out of the ground here. Alright, so this one is going to be 120 cubic meters coming out. The pure one is 240, so I'm actually going to focus on doing stuff over here. Yeah, there are a few limestone things, but I don't have power yet, so not going to be super useful. Now I think, depending on how I want to have this set up, I might actually want to turn this 90 degrees to face this way. Yep. And then come in straight to... Okay, that's not going to work. But straight into some refineries here. So 240 coming in just so we can look at recipes. First thing we can do, we can't make fuel. Well, we can make fuel. We just can't really do anything with it. If we make plastic, it's going to give us 2 plastic and then 1 cubic meter heavy oil residue. And then you can pump the heavy oil residue into... there's something you can do with it. Residual fuel? Yeah. Yeah, so if we're going to focus on making plastic, then that's probably... Until we can actually make and burn fuel, it's probably what we should be doing. Alright, so this is 30 per minute. We have 240 coming out of the ground. So that is a lot. That's 8 refineries to make plastic, which we did not bring enough materials for 8 refineries, but that's okay. We don't have to use all of it. We just want to actually, you know, make stuff. And it's not just plastic either, because we have to make rubber. And that is going to take the same quantity, 30. Oh, they actually massively simplified this. I'm pretty sure these used to be different. Yeah, 20 and then 10. This is 20 and then 20. Okay. So regardless, if we build 4 refineries, which I think is what I planned for, yeah, plan for 4 refineries, we can have probably, for where we are right now, I'd probably do 2 plastic, 2 rubber, and then we could just sink the extra rubber because the rubber gives extra heavy oil residue, which then can go back in to make residual fuel. Then you don't have this polymer resin to deal with. Whereas if you made just residual plastic, you'd have to have the polymer resin, but you can turn it around the other way. This, of course, you can make regular fuel if you want 4 cubic meters of fuel, but you have the polymer resin, and then that's when you pump this in. But since we can't use the fuel yet, we'll do this. Yeah, so that's going to end up... Oh, get rid of that. We are going to... Get out of the thing. I'm going to take this concrete away from this corner. Yeah, I don't have any alternate recipes for any of this stuff yet. So we definitely can't do anything with that. But at some point, would be nice. And of course, we do have the other one up there that we haven't gotten into yet. So this is just kind of something that exists that we can take advantage of as we have over here. Just have to lay everything out the way it's supposed to go. No, stop it. There we go. I am pretty sure I can easily get 4 of these to play nice. This way, if I go the middle... No, God, I thought I pushed... There we go. So this coming out here, if I want, I could have... Just go straight in. I don't have any material input. It's literally just the oil itself going in there. Coke isn't an alt recipe? No, I know it's a byproduct, but there are alternate recipes that use different stuff, I think is what I was thinking about here. Alright, that can go there. Is that lined up? No, it is not. Why do these not line up perfectly? It's very strange. Although I guess this is close enough. Yeah, see, that's not really any better. Yeah. So this will come out right at the edge there. That's right about the halfway point here. I guess I'll just let that be what it's got to be. Same kind of difference here. Yep. That'll go there, and then the last one will go here. So that's our 4 refineries. Super, super simple process. Just get these all hooked up here. Plastic and plastic. Rubber and rubber, although honestly we probably should do 3 plastic, 1 rubber. Especially because we're not really using any of the rest of the stuff yet. Yeah, let's do 3 plastic, 1 rubber. So we're going to have heavy oil residue, which really probably should... because I can't sink it because I can't package it yet. If I go residual rubber... No, that's not going to work. That's residual fuel, but then the fuel has to be burned, which I can't do. Petroleum coke is not a useful thing currently. See, this is why this is such a pain in the butt. Because you can't really do much with this. It's killing me not having access to the coal power immediately, or not coal power, the fuel power. Because now I'm gonna be completely screwed. I'm just gonna have to manually dump fuel until I can do something with it. This is going to immediately fill up all of our stuff. No, you can't sink liquids. It's impossible. And this has a byproduct of heavy oil residue. The heavy oil residue cannot be used to do anything except make residual fuel. And I can't package the fuel because I don't have packaging researched. Because I'm pretty sure to research packaging I have to have rubber and stuff, which I haven't made yet. So we're kind of just... yeah, see, like, this is what bugs me about this. 1 refinery for coke, but... Oh, they didn't tell me that's what that used. Alright. But this can't, Oh, I guess it did. 40 per minute. This is going to generate 10. Okay, so that they want you to play it that way. Alright. So then this one actually needs to get turned around. Alright, I see. I see how it is. I also didn't build that in the correct spot, so that's got to get... Here we go. There we go. Alright, so that's heavy oil residue output. To keep the pipes happy, I'm going to just elevate all this stuff 20 per minute. That's going to be Mark 1. Oh, I only have 82 of those. I guess that's probably fine. The way this currently is, I probably should just merge these two. That's fine there. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's just going to be easier that way. Okay. Not stackable pipeline. Pipeline supports. There's probably more compact ways to do this, but I kind of just want this to work. I can make it look nice a little bit later. Pipeline between here and here. Pipeline here to here is Not perfectly straight. Auto 2D noodle. Horizontal to vertical, that looks terrible. Auto 2D it is. It would be nice if it had automatic junctions, but alas. Alright, come on, line up perfectly for me here. Ah, okay. It's really not going to play nice, huh? Alright, well, that's going to have to be close enough. We'll just let it be what it's going to be. This is going to go... Too bad there's no straight mode. I guess it's fine. This can just go in however it's supposed to. No, I want the... there we go. Alright, so the output of all these is now connected. If I really, really felt like this was going to matter, then I would probably put a fluid buffer in, but if it's mathed correctly 100%, then it's not going to matter. Why not turn it into... I can't turn it into residual plastic. Because residual plastic requires having polymer resin, which is a byproduct of making fuel, which I cannot use. So there's no reason to do that. I think to get this to behave the way I want it to, I can just do that. There we go, and now that is a nice and square intersection. Hopefully they're actually connected. Should be. And that is all of that taken care of. Now I need to have a merger go in roughly the middle of this. It doesn't have to be, but I think this would make the most sense. Perfect right there. This is just going to have to be Mark 1. I don't love the pipe going through this, so let's get rid of that. Anyway, this is going to be 40 plastic, and then the rubber will come out over here. Put 4-meter foundations over the pipes. The splitters mergers get put at the right height. Oh, this also works. Alright, so this is going to come out. That's going to come out. And then what's going to come out of here is the petroleum coke, 120 per minute. So that's going to have to come around the outside here. I only have 20 of these, so I'm just going to say Mark 3. It's going to have to be good enough. So this will come out to, we'll just say right here. And I guess, since I have nothing better to do at this exact moment in time, I will put the awesome sink that we're trying to build roughly right here. And we'll align everything the way it's supposed to be aligned. Oh, of course the vehicle's in the way. Alright, move that thing out of there. I would like for the... let's see, where's this going to come in? This way. I would like for the input to be centered. There we go. So then I can just have everything merge into this. That looks like it's going to be probably fine. So this is going to go in here. Hopefully I'm not going to need anything else to do that. Merger. Go that way. That goes in there. And then all I have to do is bring these out and around. I probably don't necessarily need these to automatically split here, unless I wanted to only do overflow, but I didn't bring the materials to make smart splitters. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. Unless I have the stuff to make AI limiters. I don't think I do. No, that is a negative. I do not have Caterium. Well, I do have Caterium. I don't have quick wire. Okay, well this is how I end up doing stuff that takes forever and ever and ever. Alright, so I can make 20 quick wire. I do know that. But a smart splitter... Oh, it's only one. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're playing the stupid game. I can make 40. But I only need 20. Rotors. Says I need... the one thing I didn't bring. The one thing I didn't bring is screws. 25 screws to make one rotor. I can make screws. I know I can do that. And I probably should go ahead and make 2 of these smart splitters. So I'm going to go ahead and make 52 of these, which means I did, in fact, need the rest of this quick wire here. Well, this is going to work out to be really, really something else if I can manage to not screw it up. Oh, I didn't make the... Duh. I wanted to get into the bench. Stop it. Where is... Okay. I don't have space in inventory. Okay. What... I'll just put this back in. There we go. Now I can make AI limiters. Alright. So, now what I've got to do is I've got to decide how I'm going to bring this stuff out. So right now these are both in about the same spot. I've got to bring... I don't have to use a lift, but it is nice when stuff looks nice, in my opinion. So if I were to connect this here, that is definitely the wrong way. There we go. Did I line this up correctly? No, I did not. That's disappointing. Alright, smart splitter. Maybe I should have just started with that input here. It probably doesn't matter enough for me to be this worried about putting it in, but that's probably going to be the best way to do this. Alright. I'm going to put a regular splitter here. And then on top of it, build the smart splitter. So that way, they can both have their discharge out this way. I think this is going to make sense. If it doesn't, then... Okay. Wait, I didn't make enough rotors? I guess I didn't. Alright. Okay, so, okay, more screws. Alright. Now we'll put this up here. So that is the input. Very good. And then this will have to go... This is a merger, so this can go over and then down. It's only ever going to have to be a Mark 1, but I'm not going to have enough... Maybe I will. or I have so much Mark III that it's not going to matter. Just for the sake of, you know, this not looking like complete garbage, I guess we could do that. Now, Mark I. Here to here. Mark I here to here. This Mark I would go all the way there. Because this is only 40 coming out. Double-decker articulated trams, the coolest of the trams. I did not know double-decker articulated trams existed. So that's a Mark I. I guess we could just assume that's actually straight, although now I'm going to have to look, and it's probably going to cause me psychic damage. Nope, there we go, that works. Alright, so now I've got to program this. The left output is overflow. Center output is going to be any, and the right output is going to be none, because that's where the container is going to go. This left output is overflow. And that should take care of all of our problems here. There's no reason for it, I know, but I just like it when stuff looks good. So this will go right here. And this should belt directly in, almost. I didn't line it up. Also did not know steam trams were a thing. Keep in mind, I live in the United States where public transit is punishable by death. Alright, so that fits there. That fits there. So now we have, without anything actually being powered up, the plastic goes in here. If it ever overflows, which at this rate of production in this size container is very unlikely, it'll go to the awesome sink. This just needs to be hooked up here. Nope. Hooked up here. And then it will go by default across. And then, if not, it overflows and goes into the awesome sink. This is massive overkill for what we are currently able to do, but I think it's fine. I do not have any Mercer spheres with me, nor do I have the SAM stuff. So that would have to be on a return trip to do this. I do like trains, however my knowledge is limited to what I have access to or have found on the internet. Alright, so this is actually not perfectly lined up. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to have one more right here. I hope I can build the rest of this without having to have any more stuff. Alright, so it's a little off, but I think it's fine. Now, you are welcome to share photos at any time, provided they are appropriate photos. I feel like I need to add the disclaimer. Alright, so then this gets hooked up there. This gets hooked up there. This gets hooked up there. So now, once we apply power, this should, in theory, be 100% efficient. T-junction outside the pipe to line up the second T-junction on the pipe. Well, that's not a bad idea. I think this is pretty much spot on, though. Alright, the connectors for power on these three is back here. Do I have enough room to... Okay, I do. Let's grab this Caterium. Alright. Now this is nice and clean. Yeah, until we can actually manage fuel, this is going to be perfect. And I could, and probably should, maybe not tonight, but come back and put in dimensional uploaders on that. Would be very nice. I need to put in power poles. The way this is currently looking here, I think this is probably going to be best served to just bring... Oh, not right there. That's going to be too close. Too close. I can't put it there either. But I can, I'm pretty sure, put right there. Again, there's no reason to do this aside from vanity. So don't feel like you ever have to do what I'm doing just because I'm doing it. And then that one, of course, is going to be on the other side. But this is going to look so much better than just having wire spaghetti go everywhere. This one, ooh, it almost fits nicely. So this will have line up there, but to get back around to the back side of this thing, I'm going to have to come around the corner this side. So in order to make this actually look nice, we'll go perfect 45-degree angle, which will then connect nicely with that. And then this, since I have, you know, so many of these things, might as well bring this guy to right here, which I think is about as... Oh, I'm going to fix that, don't worry. That has to go... Remember, because I only do things that make sense, right? Put this guy right here. Then that one goes there. And there. Now it looks better. Not perfect, but better. And then I've got to get over here. The power thing is on the back. So this actually could just fit nicely right there. Bring this out all the way straight line, again, for no reason whatsoever. Connect there, connect there. Now these are all connected to each other. And as soon as I power this, it'll go. Now, I'm not going to be consuming, the way this is set up, 240. 40 is 80 plus 40 is 120. It's actually only going to be half of this, but I did not bring enough materials to build any more refineries, which is why I've left this the way it is. But we'll probably end up just putting another set of these refineries on this side and then figuring out what to do with all the garbage. Okay. I'm just kind of concerned here. If I had more than 5 of these power shards, then I would consider boosting these, but the way this is now, I'd have to have minimum of 8 to make this work, and again, I don't. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot I had slugs. Well, guess what? I've got enough power shards. Yeah, now the problem might be not having enough speed on the belts. So 240 will actually work there. Is this stupid? Yes. But it's cool stupid, so it's fine. So this is now going to need 60, which it can receive. That'll be perfectly fine. Still not going to outpace what that thing can produce. 40 heavy oil residue per minute. This is going to demand 80. So that's fine there. This will produce... We'll have 80 plastic per minute, which is great. We'll need to adjust our belt to be a Mark II. Coming off of this. Or just say, hey, it's going to be a Mark III. Which is probably what's going to happen. Once I take a look at... Yep, definitely. Alright, so Mark III it is. Mark III conveyor lift. And then Mark III there. Which I guess also means the overflow needs to be Mark III. Otherwise, everything's looking good, and this is going to consume a total of... Wait a second. Now this is taking 80 is 160, and then this is why I have problems. 80 was 160 plus 60 is 220. And this is putting out 240. Alright. So it's fine. We know it's going to work. We just have to hook up power, which is going to be pretty easy to bring over. I guess I'll just take this out as far as it can go. The center of this. Okay, so we actually have a little bit more room here. Yeah, we'll just go right to the center of that thing. And then what I can do... Coke can be used as the coal substitute. Yes, it can. But then the question becomes, well, I can't build one anyway. I guess I could put a coal-powered generator or two over here. Eventually, once we are able to get here. Now I've got to figure out exactly how far away I can put a power tower platform from this and have it still connect. Which I can only assume the distance will be the same from one of these. So if I do that, just take that out until it says it's not going to play nice anymore. Okay, now it's not going to let me because I'm underwater. If I spend too much more time thinking about this, then my brain's going to combust and I'm not going to get anything else done. So I think we're going to leave this as it is and come back some other time. I do want to hook it up, though. This does not need to be here, but I left it there anyway. Oh, I'm already way past. I can't see because of the fog. Why is it so hard to see this? Alright, I guess what I'm going to be doing then is just hoping that this is lined up. It's not even close to being lined up. Okay. Okay, that one. If I do one more, we'll be lined up. No, I can't even get up on top of this thing. Here we go. Alright. I cannot link up to that. Playing for 2 hours. Yes, I know. Okay, still, not gonna play nice here, huh? I just want to hook this up to power. That's all I want. Can't reach. What about now? No. What about now? No. What about now? Yes. So, how far out can I go before it turns red? Oh, literally right here. Okay. So if that's the case, then what I'm going to want to do is have this be the location where the power tower goes. So I'll just make it slightly off center. Have this rotated, I guess, probably power is going to be coming from around that way there. Yeah, it's going to be going pretty much, not straight south, but it'll be going south enough where I'm going to want this to be facing south or north. Alright, so put this here. That should be centered. Looks like it is. And then from the bottom... Are you kidding me? Okay, no. Let's try... There we go. What? Come on, man. It is so close. It is so close. I have not opened Discord in hours. If I allow myself to become distracted, I will accomplish nothing. I will look when we're done. And now I fell into the water again. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully this will actually connect from here now. There. Alright, finally. Finally, that's connected. And I can then, I guess, just leave this here. It's probably fine. But now the question's going to be, how far out can I go with one of these guys? And then how am I going to have to attach this? I guess I'm going to have to just walk with this thing until it turns red, and then put it down, and then build a platform where it is, and then rebuild it. Since we have committed to this incredibly stupid way of doing things. Hopefully I don't run into any enemies over here. Okay, wire is too long. Okay, what about... here. Okay, so this, pretty much this exact spot right here is what we're looking for. So just make our little 2x2 doohickey here. And then I'm pretty sure we might have to go through this mess. Don't know exactly what that's going to end up looking like, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And there we go. All right, now I got to go get in the car. Alright, now, regarding map markers. I don't think I need a marker necessarily to remind me that I'm here, but in this general location, I guess we could go ahead and just put oil fields, select icon, droplet, select color, sure. That works. So now this is where the power is. Pretty sure we're going to have to come straight through here. I did kill the thing that was over here, so we can pick up all of our garbage off the ground. We'll be glad we had it. At some point. Rubber, 119, wow, okay. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. What else is on the ground over here? I thought I had more, or is that stuff I already picked up? I might have already picked it up. Already have the hard drive. Alright, we'll consider that to be complete. Which means I need to put a map marker here to commemorate the occasion. What did it say? Recovered HDD. There we go. So we'll just do that. Where's my check mark? There it is. And the color, I just had it be green for no reason, except green is cool, so there you go. Now, directly the way we were going, southeast, is how we get back to the base. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make it up that way there. Let's just check. Yes, okay, that's going to be a lot easier. There's some buddies over here, and a Mercer Sphere. So, I guess now I've fully committed to stupidity. Go ahead and whack this thing. How many more of these things are... Oh, there's multiple... Alright. Alright, in the car we go. That's going to work. Okay. Mercer Sphere. Acquired. There's another one? Alright. I know there's another bit of junk down here. It is. Alright, I got Hatcher remains. The car is all the way up there. The last power tower is all the way up here. It's almost a straight shot south. So, let's see. Yeah, this is not the way I drove to get here, by the way. I drove to get here through, I believe, this mess. But taking the power down this way probably is better anyway because it's going to be easier to place those things. We're just going to have to make our way through, yeah, I don't know, something over here. Right. No, I don't want to build a conveyor belt. How close do I have to be to pick this thing up? Turns out pretty close. Alright, so I can't judge distance based on that. I'm just going to have to go ahead and... There we go. Let's come all the way down here. Okay, wire is too long. Right about there. So this right here is where I will build foundations. And I hope it reaches. And I did not miscalculate, or I'm going to be just a little upsetty spaghetti here. Alright. Did I line up? Wow. I actually did. Lined up perfectly. Alright. Reach. Yes. Very good. Alright. That is substantially better that way. Then the next one is just going to have to be somewhere over here. I don't need to climb to connect. I just need to be able to be in a spot where it'll let me hook up to it. Alright, so that's too long there. So I'm going to build here. Oh, cool. It's not too high. Good. I was a little worried about that. Alright, so that's going to go there. Hopefully. Yep, lined up perfectly. And beautiful. So now the fun part is we are directly northwest of the space elevator. So it would stand to reason that this stuff going through the forest should be a straight shot. I know that's not how it's actually going to work. But let's take a look-see here, because I know I can go through the forest here. I know I can go... if I built platforms, I could probably go around that way, but... yeah, there's these guys in here, but... as long as I'm in the car, I don't have to worry about it. My main concern is just getting the power through here. Depending on how far away we are, I may be able to get up on top of one of these things, and that'll get me a lot more distance than I otherwise would have. In fact, if I did one here, I could turn it the other way. Alright, I know this is definitely not the right way to be doing this. There we go. I want to go up here. So that's going to be... I don't have to drive up here. I just want to put this way. There's probably going to be a dude up here, if I know anything about anything. Well, I guess I know nothing, because there's no dudes up here. The better question is... oh, that's definitely going to be in range. It's just going to look a little funky. So, going directly east, I think if I can do... what I want to do here. Let's take down some trees. Of course. Now I'm out of juice for the chainsaw. That's nice. Well. The way this is setting up now, I think we're... not going to matter anyway. Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to climb off on it. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to have an elevated platform that's not going to look like complete garbage. So as long as this doesn't phase too much out of the ground, I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, this is going to probably bother me, but who cares? Cannot live my life being bound to this nonsense. Alright, give me a ladder here. Now, if this is tall enough, I think in this specific instance it is, then I can come up here. It bothers me that I can't have... Why do I always run out of fuel for the chainsaw? That's such a pain. Oh, now I don't have any, Alright. What am I supposed to do about all of this? I guess I will drop... just so I can turn these guys into protein and get that out of there. Hello, hello. Yeah, the vehicle's all the way back there, and I'm already up here. It's going to take less time to just do it this way. Alright, so now I can do leaves into solid biofuel. Except now I don't have any room for them. So that'll just go away. Drink water, kids. It's good for you. So I don't care about having the actual materials from the tree. I just want the tree to be gone. Except now it's actually in the way here. Alright, anybody else that needs to get cut down here? I don't think so. Oh, that's right. I was going to get these. Can I reach that from here? No. Oh, alright, well, I guess I'm doing it now. Is that terrain accessible over there? I guess it is. That's kind of cool looking. Alright, main goal. I don't have enough space for hatcher remains. Alright, biomass, goodbye, thank you. Oh, that's why I was... Okay, well, too late now. That's why I was doing that, so I could combine both of those, and I just completely forgot what I was doing. Okay, so that's going to be, hopefully what I'm looking for here. Yep. So now I can climb. And where I'm trying to go is where that guy is. I know we're still pretty far away, but this being elevated is really going to help what we got going on here. So, 3 there. As long as the wires don't cross, which they don't, they look a little, okay, that actually does look kind of bad. But, oh, am I really going to be that anal retentive about this? The answer is probably yes. Sheesh. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? It's probably a pretty easy explanation for it, to be perfectly honest with you. But now I can I can move it a tiny bit more. Maybe no, going that way wouldn't solve the problem at all. The wires cross. Oh, yeah, crossing streams. I sure hope not. There's really no reason for me to do this, except, you know, it's going to bother me if I don't. So that will go there. Hook up. Come on. And now the wires... Oh, they should be better. Son of a... Can I go... No, I can't go any further that way. Well, I guess the only real solution is to rotate this another 90 degrees and then just have that other one be over there. All right. I know it's got to be driving you insane at this point. But there will be no half measures. We do everything the correct way or not at all. By the correct way, I mean the way that causes the most pain and suffering, because that's just how this works. Okay. That is guaranteed not to suck. If I rotate it 45 degrees, then it can't be lined up with the foundations unless I rotate the foundations 45 degrees, but then they're not lined up with the world grid, and then that's going to cause other problems. Like causing me to remember that I didn't line them up to the world grid. So clearly that's not an option. And yes, I am going to put another set of foundations underneath these in areas that I can see the gap, just because if I don't, then I could not live with myself. Fortunately, that's all I have to do. That does look kind of dumb, but it doesn't look that dumb. Oh, now I'm gonna fall. Alright, that's fine. Wasn't far enough for it to matter. One more here. There we go. And I'm getting in the car. And not a moment too soon. Alright, so now we've got to go this way. A immerser sphere. Oh, I absolutely appreciate when everything lines up. So I'm glad that you do as well. Yeah. Shoot your fireballs at me. I don't even have the ability to pick up your remains. How about that one, huh? Alright, you know what? No, I'm going to take 2 stacks of wire out. That's going to work a whole lot better. Wait a second. Oh, I can't make hatcher remains into that stuff because I don't have that researched yet. Never mind.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in their waves, but does not notice the shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, "Eureka!" But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Alright, I'm going to put the next one up on top of this thing, even though I don't need to be this close. I just want to switch directions at a nice angle there. Isn't there an American motorsport where they build carts like that and try to scale Grand Canyon? Well, the Grand Canyon, no. That's a federally protected thing. You're not allowed to do that. But there are people who do... I don't know what it's called, but there's like a specific class of off-road vehicle. And I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what the term is for it. They do like rock crawling and stuff. That might actually just be what it's called, is a rock crawler. Could entirely possible that that's what that's called. Yes, I am doing this in the most obtuse fashion possible. Thank you for asking. Alright. Anybody up here that I don't want up here? I'm going to avoid deforesting this high part, and I'm just going to put... Oh, yeah, you know what? This is almost a complete straight shot. I just have to be able to put another one of these maybe on that, and then move a little bit further that way. All right, so right here... We'll just call this good enough at this exact spot. Power tower platform. That actually lined up perfectly first try, which is great. Alright. From there to there, the wires didn't cross. Everyone is happy. Humanity has been saved. So down we go. Nothing else of value up here as far as I can tell, just a bunch of trees. Sometimes, though, areas that are up high like this are going to have something hidden, but I would have probably heard the sound by now. Hey, a crash site. Okay. Who's over there? Who's hanging out? I don't see any stuff, but that's pretty low-end stuff, so maybe this isn't a isn't going to be a high-end enemy thing. Nevertheless, we are going to... No, it's not going to let me do that, huh? We're going to see what's going on over here. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Thank you. Alright. I don't see any enemies. And we got another hard drive. Very good. Let's mark this on our map. Alright, and what's on the ground? Screws, concrete, not enough space for rotors. Well, I'm going to make space for rotors. Cable, not enough space. One of these reinforced iron plates I'm not going to cry about, because rotors are going to be a lot more useful. Anything else on the ground I want to pick up? Regular iron plate, good. Just make triple sure before I leave. Usually there's only a handful of piles, but it never hurts to be thorough. The cable, again, we have so much cable I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. And now the fun part is going to be removing all this without dying. Whoa, okay. Reached the top, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that was a worthwhile excursion. Now we just have to figure out where the next one is going to go. And I did say I wanted to put it up there. I'm pretty sure it'll reach. But I think we're going to have a better shot of actually, you know, getting at this by just building it directly across from where we are right now. You know, it might sound kind of stupid, but it's probably going to be just easier to do that way. Then, of course, we'll have to walk all the way back, but it'll be worth it not having to climb up from over here. Alright, now let's spy with our little eye here. Yes. The gas things. But there is a Mercer sphere over there, and I only see a couple of those, so I guess it's probably not as bad as it could be. Okay, there's a couple more on that end. But there is no rule that says power lines can't be in a gaseous environment, so that's what we're going to have to work with here. Ooh, and a summer sloop? Or was it always just a summer sloop and not a Mercer sphere? Oh, hello. Alright, time to leave. Alright. Now I have grown concerned. I did not see that guy before. So we've got definitely a summer sloop, probably not a Mercer sphere, but still worth getting. I just have to be able to, you know, use this without dying. So my chainsaw fuel I put in the car like an idiot. So instead, what I'm going to end up doing is just baiting this guy here. Looks like there's a couple of them. I don't think they're alphas, though, so it shouldn't take too many shots to get rid of them here. Can't really see into the shadows here. Alright, is he done? He's done. What about the other guy? Or is that both of them? It looks like it is. Alright. Should be nobody else to attack me here. Spitter remains. Spitter remains. Grab this. Ah, I don't have enough space. Okay. Well, what we're going to have to do then is going to have to go ahead and build our foundation for this probably right there. Yeah, we'll make that work. Go ahead and quickly put up a power tower. Tower of Power. Good band. Pop that guy in the actual correct spot, because I apparently missed it by a mile. Alright, that works. So then that goes to... Don't tell me that's not going to reach. We're gonna have problems. All right, well. What am I gonna do with myself? All right, let's just build. Yeah, remember when I said it wasn't gonna go for like 3 hours? Here we are. Good job, me. All right, I'm gonna have to put down. I'm just gonna put the bacon down for right now. We'll grab it back in a second. I just have to turn this spitter protein to DNA capsules so I can have another spot. All right, now where's my bacon? Did I lose my bacon? Am I just dumb? Oh, there it is. Alright. I was trying to avoid climbing this, so I didn't want to set off the gas, but I don't think I actually got close enough for that to happen anyway. Okay. It is entirely likely that we are too far away. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do that. But I'm not going to give up, because I thought this was a great place to put this. Yeah, we're just going to try this anyway. Son of a... Alright, so now I've got to figure out exactly how far I can actually go. Alright. Because if it's almost all the way there, then we're good. If it cuts off in the middle of this, then we're not good. It looks like it might cut off like right here. Really? Really, man? Come on. Can't reach there. It can reach there, but that looks really, really stupid. Hold on, is that a Mercer sphere? Yes. Oh, come on. See, this is how people get suckered into playing this game for just like decades. All right. So new plan. 1, get the summer sloop. Abandon putting a tower on this thing.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not plug the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Well, that's an interesting development. All right, let's go ahead and try to get up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach. But I already know that's too far, which definitely means that's too far. Or does it? Let's find out. Because I think the space at which it said it was too far is right about here. Ooh, you know what? I think it Yeah, it probably was too far. All right. So this is it's gonna be pretty stupid, but might as well. Let's go ahead and take all these back. I don't want the tower to be just floating above nothing. You gotta have a little bit of realism, right? Oh, come on, really? Alright, can I... No, alright. Note to self, don't do this again. This is what insane people do. Alright. Now that's done. Okay, now we go up. And almost certainly find all sorts of horrific things along the way, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of a turn here to actually get enough height. This is pretty stupid, the way I'm doing this. Really, really dumb. But I can go here to here, then to there, and then probably to there. Or I can go here to there. In which case I probably should have just kept on doing what I was doing, but... You know how this goes. Hopefully this is high enough. I don't think... Oh, okay, it actually is. Alright, now what new and exciting way to kill me is this, this bit of land going to give? So that will reach pretty... Actually, if I can get all the way to the very, very top, it's going to reach pretty nicely. So let's try this. I know this is like absolute insano mode. Kind of nonsense I'm doing right here, but... Let's give it a shot. Actually not too bad looking up here. All I've got to do is put in foundation in a spot where it's going to fit and not be completely stupid. Alright, so 2 there. 2 there. Oh, that was almost a mistake. That definitely was a mistake. Alright, okay, I'm here. We're good. I think I may have, because I can't see anything in the forest. Yeah, I definitely did. Alright. Why does it even allow you to do that? Completely ridiculous. But there's nobody up here, right? No way. Purple power slug. Nice. And there's our coal thing right there. So you know what? It's actually not as bad as it could have been. We just have a really stupid location for a thing here. Alright, so knowing that, if I put that there, it's going to clip. I'm going to have to cut down some of these trees. Alright, now I've got to make biomass. But I don't have... Oh, man. See, this is always what happens. I have fuel for the chainsaw. Well, never mind then. I just have to equip it. Facing directly east, it's going to want to be this side of it, probably. So now I've got a little bit of space cleared here. I just have to clear probably most of the rest of these, including some space on this side. As long as I can get my power through here. Deforestation for profit. Can I get up here? No. Okay. Okay, so I have direct line of sight to this. I can come this way a little bit more. If I build the tower here, facing directly east, I'm going to have to move to this spot. Am I still going to have direct line of sight? See ya, Devilish. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I no longer have direct line of sight, but I might from the top of a tower, which I am assuming is probably going to have to be the case. So the other solution to that is I can just build this to be higher, which probably should have been the case anyway. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, so that will go here. That should now be high enough. Yeah, I definitely have line of sight there. That'll work. Have this face directly east. Yes, we probably could have done this a completely different way. It would have been faster, would have made more sense, would have looked better, but you know what you signed up for. Alright, so we go here to there. Does this actually not clip? Amazing. Amazing. Absolute perfection. Alright, can I... Wait, is that a crash site in the middle of the lake? Definitely is. Okay. How far down... Oh, seriously? I can do that? That might be better. That fits there? Really? Okay, friends. Oh, we're in business. I'm going to leave this here. In this, pretty much this exact spot. And we're going to go replace it. But first, I've got to get that power slug. I'm always afraid when I go to climb down a ladder, it's just going to launch me for no reason. Alright, what can I reasonably get rid of? I have to take this back. I have so much wire I don't need to worry about. I'll just get rid of that. Easy. Caught them all. Gather 3 power slug types. I guess that was the first purple one I actually gathered, huh? Alright. So I guess we Pokemoned effectively. Alright, so that is there. Does this side look okay? Alright, need one more under that. Alright, where's the ladder? on this back side here. Yeah, that's what I'll do, is I'll just put a ladder going right up the center. Not like we're probably ever coming back up here, but it is nice to do things that make sense. Okay, so that is going straight down that way. Should not be too hard to get back to. We just have to make sure that we collect all of our bits and pieces before we leave. Alright, that's all that. Gotta be careful going down so I don't, Yeah, this is... what I've done here is completely ridiculous. I really should have had the zipline thing, but it's fine. Now I gotta figure out how to get over there in the car. Car is... oh, we're way out. This has probably been like 45 minutes of me just trying to put in these, like, 2 towers. You gotta be joking. Leaving all this garbage everywhere. Oh, jeez. Alright. The problem is I keep pulling concrete out of the dimensional depot when I don't actually need it. Alright, what else? What else can I sacrifice? Cables. Don't need all that many cables. So now the problem I'm going to run into is I don't have... I don't have a good way of getting... I guess vertical? Yeah, there we go. I can't upload from inventory. Unless you're talking about something else. Alright, that works. Alright, now I think I've successfully taken care of that. Now I've just got to go down. Yet another big mess. Make sure I'm not actually standing on the thing that I'm removing this time. That would probably be a smart choice. All this just to run power when I could have just snaked garbage through the woods. But no, I have to have things look nice. Okay, in the car. Alright, spiders. We'll see you later. Okay, so that's a waterfall. Definitely don't drive down that. We went and got all of that mess already. I don't need a power slug that badly. Yeah, figuring out how to get back over to where the coal is probably not going to be that simple. Oh, this is basically already where I was. Let's try going this way. Okay, that's the one power tower we placed. Thinking that's where it was going to go. So it must be over here. Alright, so there's our power plant. Where's the power tower? I actually can't... Okay. That's there. Okay, let me check in my photo mode here. That's the one we placed? I can't see a line coming off of it. Alright, well this might turn out to be a problem for us to solve here. Because that's power going down. I already lost it again. Sheesh. It's not like Minecraft where you can have the very edge of the screen actually show you something. Oh, there. There it is. Okay. I guess I can only assume that's the last one we placed. So that is due west from here. So let's figure out a way to go over there. Hey, is that a summer sloop? It is. And there's some friends guarding it. What's up, dude? Oh, that's an alpha. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? There he is. Come on. Oh, are you stuck by the terrain objects? That's too bad. Not enough space for hog remains. There's always space for hog remains.
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Okay, so that is... Oh, it's right there. Okay. That's right, because I was going to, not fall off. I was going to rebuild this. What's probably going to happen is I have to remove trees. So we know this will reach all the way up there. So if I remove this in the exact place that it's sitting... Oh, there's a container. That's a pain in the butt. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to put a regular foundation here then. Thanks for popping in, even if it's just for a second. Currently trying to wrestle with myself and my bad decision making here. Caterium ore probably shouldn't get rid of. Wire I definitely can get rid of. Yeah, we'll just do that. In fact, this cable I probably shouldn't even worried about. All right, get this out of here, even though it's not going to matter. So now I come in here and I put in the power tower again. Connect, please. Thank you. Yes. Beautiful, which means that this can go away. Now what I have to try is see if this tower will connect to the... Excuse me, the other one I already put in, which I cannot see. So I don't think the answer to that is going to be yes. But what I can do instead is just aim off randomly in a spot where I think it might be. You know what? I'll just come up on this. It'll be easier. Alright. There's the tower there. It's obviously too far. So that is probably going to end up being something that would make sense to put. That's facing the other way. Let's go with, say, right about here. But we'll obviously rebuild it. Just want to make sure I don't forget exactly where it's going. Okay, that tree definitely should have gone. Oh well, too late now. Ugh, no, I can't leave it like that. Absolutely cannot leave it like that. Oh, I might leave it. Okay, no, we're good. Well, sounds like a comfy proposition either way. Until your legs fall asleep, then it's not quite so comfy. Alright, so that's looking good. Get rid of this tree too. Alright, now there's nothing stopping us from being over here. That's good. Get rid of this stuff. We'll follow that back down where it is. And then eventually fall, but not to our death. Thankfully. Take this down and rebuild that other thing where it fits. Connect everything up, and then finally we will have plastic and rubber, oil processing, so on and so forth. These trees are going to go away. The rest of this I think is fine. This spot right here is fine. Perfect. All right, connect that to that. And then, where, oh where is the other power tower? Well, at the very least, we know what we're doing here. I'm imagining it's probably around here-ish. So we'll go ahead and, surprisingly, no fall damage. Go get the car and try to find where that last one is. Trying to see if that intersects the, good. Does not. Oh, it's quartz right there. Do I have a room for quartz? No. No. Do I have room to put something in here so I can get quartz? The answer to that question is yes. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for popping in, even if it's only for a minute. Okay, there's the power thing. I don't think it's going to reach. I do not think that's going to reach. But what I can do is I can choose to live dangerously here. Pop in vertical, climb this thing, and then just see what else I can aim at from up here. Alright, so there's that power tower. I can't even reach that from here, really? Okay. So, the logical conclusion to this is that I need to put in a power tower probably right around here-ish and hope it actually reaches. That goes there, that goes there. It shouldn't... Yeah, there should be no reason why this wouldn't reach. Okay, don't need to do vertical mode. Get out of here. Thank you. Oh, there's actually terrain in the way? Alright, well maybe this will be a tall one. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I can get these to connect. I think it's probably possible. Let's zoom in. Oh, that took a picture instead of a... There we go. Alright. So now I have... Get out of here. No, I wanted 2. Oh, it reaches. Nice. Okay. So then that will go... Alright, folks. We did it. Power is fully connected all the way over. I have, it seems like, some tree trimming to do. But we're either going to see our power grid fail in a spectacular fashion in just a few moments, or nothing will happen because I didn't actually connect it correctly. Where's the ladder? There it is. that is true. We do have the batteries. Alright, now, put in a ladder here. Nope, I hit some sort of button I wasn't supposed to. No, our current consumption is not outpacing production. Do you like to document your design choices? Some of them, no. But it looks like this is, barely hanging on. It is very close, but we do have a battery, so that's good. Yeah, okay. I'm reasonably happy with this. Yeah, that's our max consumption of 1385.7 versus 1340.7. What? That can't be right. I know our consumption is just kind of cycling, but now I'm really curious. I am sickeningly curious about how this is actually performing. Alright, I know I don't have the zip line to get over there, but I kind of want to go ahead and research it just so I can ride the zip line. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, never mind. I'm good. Now this may end up being a mistake, doing this. Okay, that wasn't ever going to work. Something probably isn't getting the parts it needs to run constantly. Don't forget, I have these machines over here that are like super ultra overclocked. And they're not being run correctly. Plus our tractors are out of fuel, so that stuff's probably all shut off. Yeah, this is a mess. It's definitely a mess. Alright, now that I have these here, before I forget, scan that hard drive. And let's select... Wait, did I not... Oh, that's not... That's in this, isn't it? Maybe it's not. It's in the MAM. Which one of these is it that, it does that? Is that alien technology? No. Not alien megafauna, but I can go ahead and research this. No, I can't because the hard drive is being scanned. Aha! Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I don't want to wait for this. I'm going to pull this hard drive out. Can I abort? Can I stop analyzing the hard drive? I don't think it's going to let me do it. That's a huge pain in the butt. Is it going to automatically do it? Probably not. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Gotta wait another 8 minutes. I can't force it to do something else. But at least we know we can do this when the time comes. I guess we could go ahead and jumpstart the trucks. Maybe. Kind of. I know there's enough stored in here. Yeah, they got... Well, there's some stored in there. Before too long, we're going to have actual fuel for this. So that's fine. Funnily enough, it's only crossed over a couple of times. I have no idea why the radar tower is important. I've never used it. I couldn't even tell you where it is. Down, all the way down here. Like, what is this? There's no chance I'm going to be able to do this. I don't have 50 computers. What else? What can I shove in here that I don't need to have with me? Well, probably nothing right now. I know what we can do. Thank you, Jojo, for the 13 modular frames and for the spitter remains. Shows all resource nodes permanently on the map. Like in your direction thing, compass up there, that would be really annoying. Okay, I do have another Mercer sphere, so maybe I could justify doing the speedier research. Or maybe I should just leave well enough alone and not worry about it. Okay, on the map. Well, that's actually useful then. Alright. So now I can pop these guys in here. Did it already go out? No. I'm gonna have to move it here. Alright. We got 9 coupons. There, we got 5 minutes left on that. This is all completely stopped for the most part, because these have not been adequately overclocked. That's 30 per minute. No, I thought I actually... No, I did that. 45... 45. So why are these so much faster now? Huh. Well, clearly I did something wrong. Nothing I need right now, that's for sure. Okay, this is actually... There we go. Now a bunch more stuff kicked on. So we will need... we will need to fix our power problems. Can I make another power storage? I do have the ability to do that. Let's do... another one. Wait a second. That's rotated the wrong way. Wait a second. That's also rotated the wrong way. What gives? That's also rotated the wrong way. Alright. That should be correct. No, it's also... Alright, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. This is very much not a great situation here anyway. Alright, so that'll just go there. I'll just hook that up to there. Having more battery capacity is never a bad thing. I can't do the summer sloop stuff yet. I don't have the research for it. have to have a whole lot more stuff. And I probably wouldn't do this first anyway, just because of the utility of having the faster upload here. Alright, 2.5 minutes, and that'll be good to go. But now we have additional batteries that can charge slowly, maybe. That's probably one of the last things I'd upload. Because I can just carry that with me. Probably would make much more sense to have something that would be a commonly used material, like the concrete. Do I have enough to make one more? I don't. Okay. But surely we've been making modular frames. Oh, and we have. Kind of. I got 10. I probably should go ahead and put one more right here. Yeah, we gotta cut off some of this production. Lickety-split. I don't know what to cut off, though. Like, these aren't drawing any power because they're not actually, you know, making anything, so that's not a problem. How much do truck stations use? 20 megawatts, really? Well, we probably don't need those either, but at this point it's probably too late to do anything about that. Just gotta make more power. Which means that the next thing we research probably is going to have to end up being fuel. Especially once I go over there and I have my 200 rubber 200 plastic. Even though packaged fuel would also be really useful. This would be more immediately useful, so let's do that. 100 motors is going to take a while, though. That's going to be a problem. Coal mines, the problem with coal power is not because I don't have enough coal, if that's what you're asking. Alright. Hard drive library. Is that this recycled rubber or fused wire? Okay, well that's functionally useless, so is this, but we'll just leave it in here. So these are taken out. We don't have to worry about it. Let's research the zip line.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee. The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Alright, Xeno Zapper. Need to have reinforced iron plates. Do we have materials to make those? I do. Now this needs... It needs quick wire. Guess what I don't have? Yeah, that's really disappointing. After all that time. It's not really going to be any way for me to get away with that unless I disassemble some Mark II power poles. That's a Mark I. That's a Mark I. This is a Mark II. Okay. Alright, this is a stupid way of doing this. The Mark II takes 6 quick wire. How much quick wire do I have to have? 30. I Put a mine around Caterium. Where in the world is the Caterium? Pretty sure it's over kind of close to where the coal is. And the steel and everything. This is really stupid. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Probably should have just said, you know what, that's enough for today, we'll come back and pick it up later. I don't see... 'cause that's coal. Is it over here? Oh, that's way too far. No, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just be done. I don't have any more... I was out of time an hour and a half ago. I was out of time 2 hours ago. Well, at the very least, we did get oil stuff running. It might not be great for our power grid to be set up the way it is, but it's working, I guess. It's not like it's going to run while I'm not here, but I feel like I'm in a constant need. Like, look at this. We have this completely full of reanimated Sam. None of these are Mark IIs, really? I don't know about the copper node over there. That's where I had my first playthrough. I built a big copper factory there. I think it's probably best if I just go ahead and end for today, because it's almost midnight. I got to do actual human being things tomorrow. But appreciate you guys being here. Especially the people who stayed all the way through 3.5 hours here. I don't know when we'll pick this back up. Maybe Tuesday? I don't think I'm going to have time this weekend. But I'll let you know if that changes. Take care, friends. Appreciate you being here. We have episode 2 of our new series coming now for boosters as soon as the stream's over. Everybody else, tomorrow morning, same time, same place. You know how it goes. Take care. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.